Hi guys, it's Heather with Heather Feathering, and I'm here with another car video. I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna drive a little bit while I talk. But I don't know. This is, let's see, November, December, January, February, 15 months post-op duodenal switch. So I had a traditional duodenal switch with Dr. Bermudez at Rex Bariatrics in Raleigh, North Carolina on November 9th, 2016. And so today is February 9th, 2018. So it's been 15 months since my DS. That was a revision from a lap band to a DS, including gallbladder removal. I'm going to go through my stats real quick and then I can drive because the rest of it's just me chatting. My high weight was 304 pounds for this process. My weight on the day of surgery was 283.2 pounds. My weight the last time I made a video, which was about a month ago, was 168 pounds, and my weight yesterday, Thursdays are my weigh-in days, was 164.6 pounds, and it's been hovering, around there, up a little bit, down a little bit. So that's pretty good indicator of where I really am right now. So that's 3.4 pounds lost in the past month, 118.6 pounds since surgery, and 139.4 pounds since I started this process. So that's pretty good. So now I'm going to drive. I have a backup camera, so the last video I did was about my goals for this year, and I had a bunch of goals and plans to start those goals. And then let's see, the very next week after I made that video, I'm pretty sure, it was Martin Luther King Day. My daughter got sick and it snowed here in Raleigh, North Carolina, which basically means everything shut down. Worked from home that whole week. My daughter got sick. She was sick pretty much all week. Luckily she only missed one day of school because of MLK Day and the snow. But then on Friday I got sick, and then on Monday I passed out in the shower. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday I was sick. I stayed in bed. I did what I was supposed to do. I thought I was drinking enough, but apparently not. And I didn't, I thought it was a virus, a cold probably. But my husband was also starting to get sick, and it was finally a day we could take the kids to school, and I was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get dressed, I'm gonna get the kids off to school and daycare, because the kids were both well at that time. My daughter recovered relatively well. But got up, had the chills, was in the shower, made it hot, and I was almost done with my shower when everything started feeling pretty far away, and I called my husband, and I don't remember anything after I called my husband. Apparently I did not fall. Apparently I had a death grip on the shower door handle, and my husband, got into the shower with me, turned off the shower, managed to get me sitting down and open the door and let the cool air in, and I came back around, and so he managed to get the kids ready. I laid on the bed for at least an hour. He got the kids ready and took them to school and daycare, and then came back home, and I finished getting dressed and getting ready to go to the urgent care. So we both went to the urgent care, and we both got flu tests, and we both had influenza type A. That was awesome. They said I was probably probably dehydrated. They gave me a bag of fluids in the urgent care. They didn't make me go to the ER or anything, which was awesome. But, you know, so I sat around for an hour and they gave me a bag of fluids, and I was too late to get Tamiflu. They gave my husband Tamiflu since he was just starting to come down with it. And we think that's what my daughter had. She actually went to urgent care on MLK Day because she said her stomach hurt, but she didn't really have flu symptoms, but her stomach hurt, and the whole time she had the flu, she didn't eat very much. But so we were hoping it wasn't an appendicitis or anything like that. But because she didn't really have flu symptoms, they didn't do a flu test on her. But she probably, and then the day after that is when the nose and the sinus stuff started for her. So I'm pretty sure she had the flu. And we called our doctor and got my son Tamiflu to like help keep him from getting it, help his body fight it off. And he ended up not getting it. He had maybe a fever a little bit, off and on, which may have been from the Tamiflu, maybe not, I don't know, but he acted perfectly fine. We kept him home a few days anyway. We were home all that week, so I was at home 2 whole weeks, almost a whole week, just feeling completely unable to do anything besides be sick, watch Netflix, and be in my bed. Finally, one night I like soaked the sheets because of the fever and the sweats from the fever, and then my husband was like, okay, you have to not be in the bed today. Let it dry out. Don't be in the bed today. And so I think that was Wednesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. And so finally I did not just spend the whole day in the room, in the bed. So all of that to say, I have not been doing anything for my goals for 2018. Not a thing. I bought some new yoga clothes. I was ready to go to yoga that week. But then it snowed, and then I got sick, and so I haven't done any yoga. And then it was after Christmas, and we were not really into our full routine yet, and I just feel like January flew by because I spent so much of it at home, but unable to do anything besides be sick, and then just trying to catch up and be able to be a person, be an adult, and have clean clothes and groceries and all that stuff. So I feel like we're playing catch up. I think we're finally back to sort of a normal state, which means that I might be able to do some extra things like, organizing my craft room and start reading and all of that. So that basically all of that was to say I haven't done anything. Even tracking my food. So I'd started tracking my food, before I got sick, and then it just fell by the wayside. I was like, nope, not doing anything. And I'd started trying to move my diet back to what it should be, because a lot of carbs have snuck in, barged in, I don't know. The Girl Scouts got my husband, and I have not completely resisted the cookies. So yeah, trying to get back to normal, back to a steady state, which is kind of sucky. But anyway, it's 2018 has already been hard, guys. Like, I thought 2017 was hard. This is already, and so it's been 3 weeks at least since I got sick, and I still have a cough. It's not horrible, but I feel like my voice still is not quite right. Of course, I say I have a cough, and then I have to cough. My voice is not quite right. Everything's just not quite back to normal. But I'm getting there. So, still have the same goals, not making a lot of progress, but just trying to be a person and be an adult and get all that stuff done is taking up all of my energy right now. So, I hope everybody else is doing better. I know several people have also either had the flu or Kristen apparently has strep, and so that kind of sucks. But I hope everybody is doing well on your goals if you have any, for 2018. I hope everybody's doing well. There's been I found some new de-essers, and welcome, guys, and it's awesome. I mean, it's you know, there are the downsides, but for me, the fact that this surgery worked, and I am not being the best bariatric patient, I'm not being the best de-esser, but I'm not gaining weight. That's awesome. That's just awesome for me. So, I mean, I don't want to use that as an excuse to just not, you know, do what I'm supposed to do. But, oh, another thing, I did have, so at my 1 year, my zinc was low, and so we switched up my zinc, and they wanted to test again in 3 months. So I got my blood drawn on Monday. I've gotten several results back, but not quite all of them, including not zinc yet. But my hair is falling out, like, I don't know, more yet. I'm trying to grow it out, and I'm just really close to just going back to cut it shorter, and it's bugging me. So I'm interested to see my zinc results. My vitamin D came back. It came up a little bit, but I seem to hang out in the 40s, which my neurologist wants me to be at least 50. I already take, well, now for the past 3 months, I think I've been taking 150,000 IUs per day. So I don't know, I might up that to 200,000 here, since it didn't come up much at all in the past 3 months. But one thing that did come up is my ferritin. So my ferritin had been dropping about 40 points every time I got my blood drawn, whatever, I forget what, you know, milligrams per liter. I forget what the measurement is, but it's been going, it went down from over 100 to 80 to 40. And so I've been taking Vitron C, which is a carbonyl iron, taking 3 of those a day. I forget how much they are off the top of my head, but 3 of those a day, and my iron went from in the 40s to, not my iron, my ferritin went from in the 40s to 93 or 96, in the 90s. So that's awesome. So I'm going to keep with what I'm doing there. And then some of my other blood lab values are like my hematocrit and other things in the like standard CBC, I think, were a little bit off. And so when I get everything back, I'm going to send an email to the nutritionist and ask about those things. I would have expected. I know the doctor uses, you know, some of that to decide, you know, about how your iron's doing along with the ferritin. So I was just going to ask, you know, what that means and what they think about that, but we'll see. Anyway, so I've rambled for almost 15 minutes, and I'm almost almost at the school to pick up my daughter. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I will hopefully make another video. I still have, but I've been taking notes and trying to keep on my phone notes about different videos I want to do so that I won't forget them or lose them. But you guys didn't want to see me in my sick bed for sure. All right. Take care, guys. I will see you. I'll hopefully see you again soon. If not, probably not next week, but if not, definitely I'm trying to do at least once a month. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.